Well, hello there, PES fans from all around the world. I'm Kanija, and I'm back for a second vidcast. Today, we're going to talk a little bit about the trailer that came out. We're going to talk a little bit about things that the users tweeted to me. And yeah, we're going to finish off with a little bit about my webpage. My up-and-coming community site, which is already live for Nordic users, but it's being rebuilt a little bit and will be ready for autumn release, I believe. So, let's first talk about the trailer. The trailer, the teaser for PES 2014 was interesting. It was a bit like looking back at the time when Konami had those magnificent intros, and this is a magnificent piece that Konami has made, I think. The classic music, it's like Switch. Music, the different animations, and it's just a very classic video showing football. And I mean, my hopes are that PES is much more physical now, that the times when you just pass through players are gone. And so yeah, this video, it gives me, you see the detail in the animations and everything in this little piece of video. Yeah, I think it's very creatively, and with the design that they used in the video, it looks very good. I think. And so, yeah, that's about it. I'm looking forward to it very much, and I hope that that passing and shooting will be less favorable for automatic players, like players that play in automatic, to those who play in the game manually. And yeah, so also I got some tweets from people. I asked a little bit about what you would like to see in PES 2014. Okay, so there was one guy who asked me, do you think that PES 2014 will have continuous play? And this is something that I've been vouching for a very long time. Yeah, even back in 2006. This was something I told CPAS when I was at the Leipzig game convention, that I wanted a fluent game, but at the present time they couldn't do it, and PS2 versions. But I mean, it had to do with the engine that they had already made, that they couldn't make that. So, but I don't really know. I mean, you can do quick restart. So, I mean, yeah. But I hope that continuous play will be in PES 2014. That when the ball goes over the sideline, you get thrown instantly. The player either runs there and picks it up and throws it. You can throw it in instantly, or that somebody throws your player the ball, or the ball just comes to the player's hand, like when he goes over the touchline. So anyhow. It's the same with corners, and the speed of the counter attacks that you can make with this kind of thing. It's gonna change the game. It's gonna make counter attacks so much more interesting, and the game will come alive much more. And if the referee, for example, gives a yellow card after a foul, if he lets the game continue and then awards the yellow card afterwards, a really dangerous situation. So that would also add to the game. We had an example of that yesterday in Swedish football. one of our players were fouled, but still kept the ball and went on and had a really great opportunity, and quite a lot of time passed, and then the referee, he pointed at the player at the same time as we had the foul, as he fouled our player, and he kept his hand on him until the ball went out, and then he gave him the yellow card. And I want to be like that in PES too, because it will add to the game, and people won't be able to get away with ugly tackles just because the game continues and nothing happens, because the computer doesn't remember what happened. So yeah, other than that, yes, I do believe that it will be in PES 2014. I sincerely hope so. It's something that I wanted for a long time, and I think it is possible with new engine. Anyhow, moving on, one of my Twitter followers, Rublako, wrote that he wants to see famous faces of coaches and managers, and I hope that that will also be in PES 2014. That you can actually see from the sideline, like when there's a cutscene, that it's the real, actual manager standing there. So that would be cool. And here's another from PETA. He asked that. No, he writes that he wants 3 simple things: cross manuals, or manual crosses, I guess. Separate ranking for each mode, like he wants to separate users from that play Automatic, from those play manual, so that you have 2 rankings, like the rankings for those who play full manual will be just so that you can so that you can see who is best at what. So yeah, and that's about it. And from him, okay, yeah. And then I wrote a tweet about which console is the best one for PES. It's always been PS, I believe, and back. Nintendo 64 and SNES. Yeah, I don't know why they changed. They changed when there was when games came out on CD. So I guess they moved to PlayStation then. Before that, the preferable format was Nintendo's consoles. So yeah. Okay. We'll see here what else we have. Oh yeah. There was one guy who wrote, who wondered how you block people in PES. And yeah, if you meet somebody online that has a laggy connection, you don't want to face this player once again, or the player quits the game or something like that, then you can go to gallery and show latest results and find that player and block him. There's a problem with this, because when people do the kind of trick that makes the match void, then it doesn't show up. So you have to actually have a result to block somebody within PES. Gallery, you go to gallery, latest 20 results, and you find player, and there's an option to block player there. So just do that if you meet somebody that you don't want to play again. Yeah, and of course we're going to talk a little bit about how Neymar has transferred to Barcelona. That would be like Messi and Neymar. If you look at how they are in the game now, it's going to be really, really tough to meet Barcelona. And probably next game they will be the favorite players, the favorite team to have, I guess. If Ronaldo, it all depends on the new engine. How exploitable is it for these things that have been exploited in PES 2013? Okay, yeah. And yeah, somebody asked also that they wanted chat to work in PES 2014. I had a chat function. yes, I hope that will be more user-friendly in this version. Yeah, let's hope that. Also, well, my webpage, we were working on, well, I've been asking around getting a new design for an international release of the game. My my community site will be mainly for manual players, full manual players, leagues of maybe 10-15 people in the league, and then divisions after that. One player can only play with one team, so there will be teams there will be all the selectable teams in the game, but only one player can be one team, so nobody can be only one person can be Barcelona, and so forth, so no duplicates, okay? And also there is going to be a Master League system where you put together your own team and play in a league. You name your team, you put together the players. And I don't know how that works right now, but yeah, just a league where you put together the players that you like and play in the league, and that way it will be interesting to see who wins, and you get to have your own squad, like your own team, you know, like with your own name and logo and everything. You can play against other people at my site, so that would be cool. Yeah, that's about it. Thank you very much for tuning in and watching this video. I'll see you soon, okay? Third podcast in a vidcast in a little bit, in a while, okay? Thanks, bye, and check this out. This is PES Replica from 2009. It's I haven't opened this. It's been closed all the time. It's from like when we were in Rome, I think, 2009. Yeah, it's a nice thing. It's standing on my desk. Thanks. Bye. Oops.